Hi all, this is Solo and we are playing Dune Awakening. So Dune Awakening is a new upcoming game. That's like a survival game. It's based in the Dune universe. And you have, we've got 5 classes here. You choose one at the start while you customize your character and you get all the passive skills. So I've gone down this tree here because she has a turret and a turret is pretty powerful. And as you go into customization, you have all different crafting and research gear. So you use a research point when you level up to then unlock something like a fabricator or a refinery or something like that. So you build a base, then put these inside your base, and then you can build and craft other stuff. Once you unlock the research, when you level up, you get a point user intel points to then unlock your research, whatever research you want. Once you do that, you can then craft it with the craft and stuff here. Like for example, if I want to craft a health kit, I can craft it. It'll auto craft for me as long as I have the resources. So it's pretty straightforward. Got yourself a map here. This is just a general map. Obviously, there's going to be more. This is just the early access or the beta for the weekend beta. This game is, like I said, it's about 4 weeks before it comes out. Is it ready in 4 weeks? In my opinion, no. It's nowhere near ready. They want $41 for the standard edition, which is the same sort of price as Expedition 33. Just keep that in mind. They also are charging you about $16 more if you want a 5-day early access on top of that to make about $58. So it's $41.99 currently for the standard, £58.50 for the pre-purchase Dune Deluxe Edition, and then you can get the Awakened Edition for $75. So, do I think it's worth the deluxe or the ultimate edition is worth it? No. $41 for the standard edition. Oh crap! Oh crap! I didn't realize he's that close. Um. Oh crap! He is close. Crap! 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 Okay, where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Oh, okay, thank God. Thought he's on top of me. Um. Is it worth $41 for the standard edition? No, it's not. In my opinion, this is like a $30 game. This is this is your basic survival game with the Dune slapped logo slapped on top of it, and they charge you actually for it. My opinion, is it worth it? No. Um, playing the early access, the weekend access, playing 5-6 hours into the game. If I had a choice between this or Expedition 33 or any sort of game around that $40 mark, there's plenty of other games that are better for the money they are charging you. I would recommend you wait for a sale if you really want this game. Honestly, there's a lot of bugs. I've had a lot of crashes, a lot of blue screens. Try to do some performance tests. I've done about 5 different FPS performance tests on my PC to try before it actually worked, and it crashed. Optimization wise, it's not 100% optimized for the latest hardware either. 5080, when you start putting DLSS on, you start going to performance or below performance mode, it will not even use the correct usage on your GPU and your CPU as well. It's it's got a lot. It's got a lot of issues performance wise, bugs wise, bits and bobs. And the reason I say this is because look, listen, you're paying full price. It's your hard earned money, dude. The game should be ready. There's no excuse. If Expedition 33 can do it, and they're like a team of 30 people, and they're pretty an indie studio as such, why the hell can't some of these big companies do it? You know what I mean? So in terms of bits and bobs, you do so you build yourself a little mining tool here, which you then scan. It sort of scans the metal or the rocks you want to destroy, and there's a blue line. Then you basically use your tool to then cut it, and then you cut it for the resources. If you cut it on a line, it cuts it quicker, and you get slightly more resources than you would if you didn't use it at all. You have lots of different stuff. You have you can build your base anywhere. By the way, I can just put a base anywhere as long as it's not too close between another building. You can actually put it wherever you want. You can only build 2 at a time by the looks of it. And I've built 2 already, but you can go on your map. Um, like if I go on my map, for example, you can go over to where I built my base, and then you press X, hold X on the keyboard, and it will destroy that base. You make a new one. So we are going to go over here. and I'm just gonna go over here and get to the top left hand corner. You can see you got your quests and stuff like that. So, like I said, it's just gonna be a quick overview of the game. Why I think you shouldn't spend $40 on this. If you spend any more than that, you are literally just wasting your money. You might as well get yourself a nice game that's fully complete, because this is not. You can also, there's plenty of other like crafting games as well, really good crafting games that I had more time in the oven. I kind of feel like they're pushing this too quickly. I think it needs more time in the oven to cook, because the game's just not ready yet. I do like the fact you can Spider-Man. Oh shit! You can pretty much Spider-Man on any rock. Doesn't matter if you can, if there's anything, you can literally just rock climb, like literally to the top. It's quite fun. That's quite good. But yeah, in terms of what do you get for your money, you get a barren wasteland with the same mob type everywhere, right? Every single place I've been has been the same mob type, one with a gun and one with a dagger. Haven't seen any other mob types. And by the way, this is 4 weeks away from being released. Keep that in mind. I've seen one mob type, the same mob type with different weapons. I haven't seen any other mob type at all. I've seen the same rocks being reused over and over, like recycled. I've seen like 1 or 2 main bases with NPCs on it. I've seen a couple of other players building their bases, because it's like this is an open world multiplayer game where people can build their base anywhere they like. Combat is very basic as well, so you have very basic combat. For example, this is now a enemy. I think it's an enemy station, and you got a stupid resource which is water, which is basically you got to keep it up to date on your water, or you die basically. So this is the basic. We've got one mob type here, and I'll put my turret down. My turret pretty much one shots everything because it's just OP. You do get other guns, but it's hello. It's a lot later on, and you get some of these guys that have shields, which are really annoying. Oh crap! I'm critically injured. Some of these guys have shields, which is annoying. Jesus Christ, they're everywhere. You have to use a dagger as well, which is really annoying. Yep. Dude, oh my god, let me get up. So in terms of the mob type, that is literally the 2 mob types in the entire game. When you die, you have a choice to go wherever you want back. Go back here. Is that the only place I can... Or we can go back here. Okay. I'll probably just go back here and run across. So when you die, you've got to go back to one of the bases you've been to, one of the checkpoints you've been to. You lose all your gear apart from the gear you've got equipped. And you've got to run back and get it. In terms of... Oh, there you go. In terms of night and days, you can, if you stand outside in the heat too much, you... Oh, where's my dagger at? If you stand outside... Oh, wrong button. If you stand outside in the heat too much, you then lose water. If you lose too much water, you pretty much just die. So keep that in mind. So yeah, obviously it is a survival game. So this is the sort of stuff you've got to expect. What we got? Oh yeah, and there's obviously durability as well for all your weapons and armor. Dude, go away, dude. So when they die, you get like a... Once I kill this dude, die already. Alright, so when they die, you get this little symbol when you got so far into the game. You basically harvest their blood, which then you recycle the water out of their blood, right? Or you just drink their blood straight up, like a vampire. To then use the water in their blood to nourish yourself. If you know what Dune, if you ever watched Dune or played Dune, this is how they sort of roll. Yeah, I need to go all the way back to my dead body, which is 900 meters away. And there are buggies and stuff in this game. Well, not buggies, they're like Dune bikes. In this game, we can build later on in the game. I found a couple out in outposts and stuff, which you can just hijack. So that's pretty cool. There also is... I mean, there's plenty to keep you going, I suppose, in terms of if you just want to do one quest to another, just point to point. It is basically that sort of game. If you run into the open sands, there is sandworms, like you see here, Mr. Sandworm. if you ride a bike on the sand, you want to be careful you don't park anywhere close because the sandworm will just eat you up. So yeah, don't get hit by the sandworm because he will one-shot you and you die and you lose all you get. You see this little symbol in the middle of the screen now. It's like vibrations and stuff. So the sandworm does get close to you if you make a lot of like noise or vibrations, especially if you're on like a boom buggy. Looks like someone's in their base there. As you can see, there's someone in their base. Oh crap. Oh crap. Is he gonna hit me? No, I'm good. Okay. Okay, he's way too close, bro. Dude, he's built it right on the edge as well. So this is an actual player, by the way. Can I nick his bike? I can't nick his bike. It's annoying. So yeah, I drank some water. You see the water's the bottom left-hand corner. I need some more health, which is medikits. I actually don't have any medikits on me at the moment. You don't want to stand still on the sand because obviously the worm will get you. So any like normal sand, you have to keep out of the way of it. And you also get sandstorms as well. Luckily, we're at night time. It's not during the day. So in terms of the actual graphics are nice. So there is a lot of performance issues, glitches, and bad performance in the game. But in general, you can get a solid 60 FPS at 4K on most things. And you have a 5090, you don't have to worry about any of that. But if you don't have a 5090, then you're going to get about 60 FPS on a 5070 to 5080, depending on what settings you use. On lower end hardware, 4080s and stuff, you'll be alright as well. Hold up, let me see if I can just... Nice. There we go. My turret is so OP. So you walk over to your gear, hold the button, and then you get everything again. Dude, they have so many... I can't wait till I get a better gun, dude. This gun is garbage. There we go. Oh, I thought I killed him. There he is, dead now. So, in terms of crafting, you can actually auto-craft as such. You do this, you put max, and then you can actually... This guy again, dude. Hell no, I'm out of it. I'm not doing that again. So you can actually just click a craft and then exit out and it will auto-craft while you are running and fighting and stuff like that. That's pretty cool, right? Oh, dude, he's still following me? Alright, so to get rid of shields, you have to use a knife. You can't use a gun. You got to use a heavy attack on your knife. Which is retarded as well, by the way. You gotta wait. There we go. So you have to hold the button down to do like a heavy attack. To then take away a shield, which I think is retarded. Because you can't take away a shield with a gun, but you can take away a shield with a knife. Like a heavy attack with a knife. Like, what the hell's going on with that? And it's just like, it's not even like it's a powerful knife either. It's just like a literal blade. Scrap metal knife as well. You will have to go back to your base to improve the durability, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Let me see what else we got. Where is it? There it is. Right, so you have a loadout. These are as many items as you can. Basically go onto your quick slot tree. And we've got to use a health kit. You recover about 20% of your health. And it also slowly recovers your health after that for about 10% as well, give or take. And yeah, you don't get the boom buggy or the bike, the boom bike, whatever you want to call it, the motorbike, until later on in the game, like quite a bit later on as well. I think it's like level 20 or something, level 30, level 40. What level is the boom buggy? I don't know. You must be able to make one because I've seen loads of people have them. I've actually pinched one as well. So you can get blades and stuff, which is good. But you have some things have like certain unlock conditions as well. But like you see, you get all different weapons and blades, and you can get all different equipables and oh, there you go, buggy something or other, buggy storage. Yeah. So you look, you can get helicopters, and so later on in the game, you probably can get quite a few bits and bobs to like make it easier for you to not like travel the world, especially once you get like a flying helicopter or a bike. They do require fuel to use though. But yeah, so later on in the game there is potential there, but the first like the first 5 or 6 hours I've been running about killing the same mobs for the last 5 or 6 hours, looking at the same buildings, looking at the same style of rocks, looking at the same resources, looking at the same um, just attack patterns and you know bullet sponge shield guys and guys that rapid fire there. It's just insane, dude. I was expecting much more since this has got a month from release. They're charging the same as like Expedition 33 and some other games that are really really good. They're charging the same sort of price, but they have zero content. Like the same two mob designs, like I said before, and the same sort of just crap. And it's just disappointing. Oh crap! I always press that button, man. It's always the wrong button. I always think it's crouch, but it's not crouch. Yeah, it's just disappointing. It's disappointing to me to see this. Hello, someone in there. Right, so how do I? This is a quest. I've got to go through here and salvage stuff. Right, so I got plastic. I got 2 of them already. Take some of them. Oh, I got something. I just got to go around and basically salvage everything, go around and steal everything and that sort of stuff, right? But yeah, so in terms, oh, and as you can see, my auto turret just 1 or 2 shots everything, and it's just broken, dude. I don't even need to attack. Might as well save my bullets at this point because it's got a cooldown timer, but the cooldown timer is pretty short, right? But yeah, no. So just my overview and sort of rant. Don't buy this game at release if it's $40 with the content it's got at the minute, because it absolutely is not worth $40. And think of all the content you get in Expedition 33, which is, I'm using that as an example because that is one of the latest games out. The amount of content you get for the money you're paying, right? Yes, this game is probably enjoyable for people who like the Dune style games. They'll probably just go buy it anyway, regardless if it's overpriced or not. But the content in this game, I think, is quite lacking, and that's the issue. Oh, okay, we can salvage this. Let's see if we can break this door open. Nice. Oh, hidden area. Look at this. Oh, I got a new pistol. I was not expecting a new pistol. Let's have a look at this right quick. Switch it for this pistol. This one has... Oh, this one got a different effect. Semi-automatic. Mine was single shot, right? Was it? No, it's the same one. 4.8. Can we compare? Yes, we are. Left control. Left control. Yes. That one, and... There we go. Okay, so... What we got? It does damage per shot. It does more damage per shot. That's the only difference, right? It's just a higher rarity then, right? I don't see any difference apart from that. Okay, that's fine. It's just an upgrade then. We've got some mechanical parts. Okay, that's fine. I do need to start repairing my gear as well, which is annoying. But yeah, no, so in terms of what you're getting for your money, I don't think it's worth $40. If you pay early access, you're getting conned. Don't do it. You are literally getting scammed if you pay for early access. Trust me, 5 days isn't going to make much of a difference on this sort of game. You're going to be spending a lot of time in this game if you're going to buy this game anyway. So don't go and spend the extra money because you're not going to be an advantage over anyone else. It just doesn't work like that. There's a lot of PvE areas in this game. There's a lot of PvP areas in this game. But most of the areas are PvE. So you don't have to worry about other players killing you. You actually work with other players. This is basically a team-based game. If you play them solo, I don't think you're gonna have a very good time. It'll be alright. You know, you'll have an okay time, but you really need sort of a lot of people. Like this is like a group activity style thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, just thought I'd let you guys, my thoughts and opinions of the game. Honestly, it's a good game, but it's not worth the money. It's just not. wait for it to be on sale. Like $30, $25, $30. This time next year, this time in 6 months' time, probably will be that sort of price for the standard edition. I think it's £40 now. They need to add way more content in the game. They need to polish it up a bit more. Graphics are okay. They're not bad, but they're not particularly amazing either. Look at you. Look at you trying to be a smart ass. Get out of here. In terms of the crafting system and stuff like that, it's not bad. Everything else is pretty standard. It's pretty okay. You played the crafting game before. You'll pretty much be right at home here. Get him. There we go. Dude, the guy shoots like rockets, man. I swear to God. Ooh, this one looks purple. What's this? Identify begin. What is this? Is that a knife? What's this? I got a purple. Discover the unique modifier include its appearance, components. Oh, it's a schematic. Oh, it's a schematic. Okay. You must be at your base, a city or trade post to research this schematic. Okay, so you take it back to your base and research it. It's a knife. It's more powerful than my other knife, and it looks better. It just looks better. Oh, and I got an actual knife as well. Ah. Hold up. Switch it out with my blade. This one does 7.2, attack speed 139. This one's 139 with 5.5. So it's just a basic upgrade, my attack. And I can actually make one now that looks pretty much similar to that one. Let's try my blade. What's my blade look like now? Ooh, that looks like a nice blade. Nice. But yeah, no, that's just my my thoughts anyway on the game. I wouldn't recommend this game to buy at day one. I'd recommend for a sale. And the game's good overall, but it's got a lot of bugs, a lot of glitches, and it's 4 weeks away from being released. And honestly, I don't think it's going to be ready on time of release. It's going to be buggy and glitchy. And at the end of the day, if you're paying a full price for a game, it should be a complete game. You're not playing for a beta. You're playing for a complete game. But anyway, that's just my opinions. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button. And I'll catch you all in the next video.